whatever. The card, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend."
On a piece of cheesecake.
Oh, they did like cheesecake, didn't they?
Yeah, that's all they ate. As an old woman, all you do is eat cheesecake all day.
Oh, puppies.
They have bad teeth.
Puppies.
Yeah.
Puppies.
Oh, this is Zephyr, yeah.
Puppies, hey puppy.
That's not a real dog.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that dog is missing 98% of its
He's a left-backer. Check it out.
What's it
Flying
doing?
at you.
Oh, it is. Are you gonna stuff it when it's dead?
My girlfriend wants to, but also she wants like me to be rich, and guess what? Neither of those are. That's what she gets. Hold on one second. I have to. All right. Are you guys gonna? Am I gonna just be on video, or are you? How's this work? What's going on?
We're all on video.
Yeah.
I don't see you guys.
Oh, well, that's a problem with you because we see both of us.
That's a life issue.
That's a me problem.
That's a you.
So
problem.
wait, you are only looking at a video of yourself right now?
No, sadly, I'm looking at a video of myself and also a picture of Davey on his bed, like with a pillow, like this, like.
So vain.
Yeah, that's not how. Yeah, that's not how this should work.
Shouldn't, but that day. How are you recording it? I'm so sorry. I'm even asking. Like, are we recording? Is this already happening?
Yeah, it's been
later?
rolling. Yeah, no, we're rolling. We're already live.
We're gonna cut this out post though, right?
Oh, tons
There's
of
no
posts.
post.
Lots of posts.
Yeah,
there's no post.
That's how I do it on my podcast. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we'll cut this out in post.
I don't even know what cutting means or post. I don't. Okay.
Well, if you were Jewish, you would, Mikey.
Yeah. The
Grist
way
style.
the way we do it is it's just like the recorder we have was like $20 and it integrates itself with Skype. So the minute you basically start a call, it starts recording and it does video and audio.
So should I tell you now about the fact that you can just download the free software that would record everything on your Skype?
What free software is that? We couldn't find any that was free.
What's it called? I have it right.
You can suck a dick.
No, it's call recorder. It's like Skype call recorder. I have it on my thing.
Why did we?
That's how I do my podcast.
Oh, we feel stupid.
Why did we pay $20 for it?
I don't know why we pay. Wait, what do you mean? It's free? I'm so confused.
I'll send you guys the info.
All right, well, send it. Yeah, send it to us, and then I guess Mike can just download it for free.
How about you go back in time and send it to us a week ago?
Yeah, send it to us.
That'd be cool.
It's a little too late now.
God damn it.
But anyway, what's shaking on the left side of the world?
The east side of LA? Nothing.
No, we just want to talk to you about your Twitter account. Basically, you're the @barely_sarcasm. You're pretty famous on it, and you are a funnel cake enthusiast from the Midwest who solved the mystery for the movie JFK. And according to yourself, you've been tweeting since February 25th, 2010, from Hastul. And what was that day like? What was going through your head on that day, February 25th, 2010, when you started your Twitter account? What happened?
Well, this was actually the second foray I had into Twitter. I used to have one that was a little more. It was a little more business oriented, as they say. I was working on a show called Heroes, and I was an assistant there, and they had a lot of fans in the TV world, and so a lot of them started following people that worked on the show. And so around like late 2009, I canceled that, or maybe mid 2009, I canceled that because I'm not always somebody that should be looked at as reflecting the views and opinion of the people that employ them.
You go a bit blue sometimes. You do. Your colors bleed a bit blue.
Now, see, what I've always thought is that you are the kind of person that really spends your time and finely crafts each tweet. You don't come off as a person that really tweets a lot when you're either drunk and or stoned. Is that?
No, yeah, clearly those are things I never do. It's exclusively well thought out, and it's only when I'm working and have something important to say.
They're scripted, right? Every single tweet is written beforehand, right?
Everything's written in a notes, and then he copies and pastes them in.
I have an intern in the other room. Should I shut the door? Darren's in the other room because I wanted him to hear this so we could record at the back end so we could chat about it later.
Oh, cool.
But do you want me to shut the... there's a door I could shut if you want. It could be a little quieter in here.
I don't give a shit what you shut. I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
No, you sound great.
Perfect. Well, as long as I sound great, that's what counts.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, no, I have my intern usually, at least, if not, ghostwrite some of my tweets. He
doesn't punch up on it.
He's a great spell check. He's basically a human spell check.
Nice, like an idiot savant of words.
Yeah, and mostly words. His name's Darren.
I don't like that name.
I don't like it either. There's two versions of this podcast. There's a video podcast that'll be on YouTube, and then there's the auditory input podcast. And for the people who are using their ears to listen, you are drinking an alcoholic beverage. Just want to point out.
It's a casual beer.
No. Keystone? Miller?
This is Natural Ice. This is a post 8 p.m. beer. For those of you on the East Coast, post 11 p.m. I'm doing this exclusively for the fact that it's the only kind of beer I have in my fridge, and I figured if I opened up another juice, it would be a bad night.
Oof, yeah.
Another juice. You mean the third juice of the night?
I like to...
Not tonight. No, tonight I've been really casual.
I like to relax at the end of the day with a nice Simpler Times, the $2.99 6-pack from Trader Joe's. That is the manlier version of the $2 Chuck, in my opinion.
Well, one of these days, we're going to have a sweet Trader Joe's downtown in downtown L.A., and I'm going to rock Simpler Times like they are hard times.
Oh, they're so
good.
good.
You know how in hard times people have alcoholism?
Yeah. You're talking to one of them.
Yeah, Simpler Times presents Hard Times with Simpler Times. It's like, man, my wife left me and my job sucks. What job? Exactly.
Because those are the kind of people that shop at Trader Joe's.
Right?
Yeah, precisely.
You're the wrong crowd.
That's the Whole Foods and Trader Joe's
Every
crowd.
time I go into Trader Joe's, I always make sure I have my mace and a taser with me because it's a seedy crowd of hipsters and other doucheries.
Well, you don't have to go, into it. You can call up and they do delivery, but it's third-party delivery.
Really?
Trader Joe's, yeah. You can get somebody that goes to a local university to go pick it up for you on their bike, and they have like the bags that they already paid for, and they put the bags, they bring it to you, and they charge like a $10 fee, so that way you don't actually have to go to it. Just because in case it's dangerous.
I don't trust college kids. They're all hopped up on the marijuana and the
I made that, so I don't think if it's true.
I don't think so either. I'm going to get to the heart of the program here, and I'm going to tell you my favorite tweets of yours, personally.
Oh, yeah.
For the
Wait,
past.
Should I pull up the questions?
No, I'm going to ask you right now. Like I found these, and these two tweets here are just some of my favorites of yours.
If you want to pull out your dick and stroke yourself while he strokes your ego, feel free. We can cut that.
There's a tweet here, and you can just tell me the story, tell me what you were thinking, anything you want. Now, so this is your tweet here. Tell me if I get the inflection wrong or whatever. Teen Mom is on MTV. Up next is 16 and Pregnant, ellipses. Then at 7 we have 13 and Horny. Hashtag reality programming. That came from your brain.
Yeah.
It's clear. Clearly you think it's as funny as I do. You like your own tweets.
I'm kind of proud. I'm glad that was one that you liked. Go, yeah, that was a good joke. Yeah, there was no joke there. The joke was there was, but my girlfriend was, I think, watching reality TV, and it was like, the commercial was like, it was like Teen Mom, and then like 16 and Pregnant was on, and I'm not sure what the order was, but I'm like, how funny is it that it's like 16 and Pregnant, and then Teen Mom? So Teen Mom ostensibly is the sequel to 16 and Pregnant, right? I mean, at some point, if you're 16 and pregnant, then the next thing that happens is you're a teen mom. There's no way you're carrying that baby for 3 years.
Casting, really good casting over at MTV, I guess.
Yeah. So it's like, but then like you have the genius in the other room, like the guy who's like only a creative director or like creative manager or something. And he really wants to move up to be like a vice president. And so he goes and he's like, guys, I got the next show. I have the idea. It's 13 and Horny. And they're like, that's kind of gross. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of gross until 2 years later you already have the girl inked to be 16 and pregnant and teen mom.
Boom!
It's a trifecta. So you can. It's like it's like when George Lucas got all the rights to Star Wars because nobody knew it was going to be a big thing.
Exactly. All
like
merchandise.
You don't know the horny 13-year-old's going to make you $1 billion, but guess what? Package it. You got it.
Man, and that's what you're doing with your Twitter empire.
Yes, I'm packaging it.
I like it. Yeah. This tweet is thank you, is really recent reviewers, and it's if you don't think that your daughter can handle herself after four Red Bull vodkas, 2 lemon drops, and half a joint, put her on birth control. Actually, this kind of relates to the previous one I read.
He really likes young people, young women.
Yeah. There's a misogyny streak running through your tweets.
What?
Oh, I'm just taking words and put them in your mouth.
Let's just look at what I said. If she can't handle herself after 4 Red Bulls and vodka, 2 lemon drops, and what was it, a bong rip?
Half a J.
Half a J. Yeah.
Half a J. I usually say bong rip. Point is,
You changed it.
put her on birth control. I'm not saying it because I don't love women or I don't think that they're special and unique individuals. I'm saying it because, at that point, she's probably not making the best decisions. If she can't handle herself after that, she might have an unwanted pregnancy, and nobody wants her to go through that. So, as a responsible parent, the best thing to do would be that.
Yeah, that's a binge, though. That's absolutely a binge, and that any man near her, he should man up too, and just wear a Jimmy hat. Just want to throw that out there.
Yes. That's the only hat that Timothy Oliphant won't wear. You've seen Deadwood and Justified, right?
This guy has. I've only seen Scream 2, so.
Elephant.
Also,
He usually wears a mask in that. Yeah, he wears a mask.
Does Timothy Oliphant not know that he's named after a creature from Lord of the Rings?
There's a creature named Timothy Oliphant?
Yeah, there's a creature named an Oliphant.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Timothy
It's
Oliphant.
a giant elephant.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tim the Enchanter from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, that too. It's a combination. It's a combination.
So wait, that wasn't one of the Lord of the Rings? Monty Python and the Holy Grail was not part of Lord of the Rings.
That's one of the prequels. That's right before The Hobbit.
Okay, so everybody listening to this now and watching should know I was wrong initially, but thanks to revisionist history, we got it right. So they go Monty Python Search for the Quest for the Holy Grail, The Hobbit, Fellowship of the Rings, Tale of Two Towers, and then the Return of the King.
Yeah.
Right? So that's J.R.R. Tolkien's 6-5 thing.
6-5 thing.
There's Return of the King, and then there's Return of the Scorpion King.
Yeah.
That's the necromancer.
I actually would like to see a mashup of Tale of Two Cities and the Two Towers, and they just put them together. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the darkest of times.
And there were Ents.
And one does not simply walk into Mordor. You had it on your list of the tweets that I like, and I don't want to just name a bunch of tweets.
No, you talk about other stuff. We can talk about whatever, guys.
No. This is the recent one that I really like. It was when I use cut and paste on computers, I get hungry for the paste that I used to eat in kindergarten, and sad for the cutting I did in high school.
Oh, that was a really heartfelt one, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we've all cut ourselves, whether it be our foreskins to match everyone else in the locker room, or emotionally.
There's a lot of truth in that tweet, I think.
Whatever it takes to feel.
Yeah.
There was you should do an interview also in the future with at Writing in Bed. Mariana, is that her name?
AKA the most depressing Twitter I've ever read in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had a sweet follow-up to that. And I actually have it here. You guys might want to, what do you call that? Take a slow train to put this in, post and just cut it.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do all kinds of things.
Because I really want to pull this up because I had it on my desktop forever, and I didn't know what to do with it.
We're actually going to put it over your face while you talk about it and read it, so that people see it.
Oh, so you're actually doing stuff in post. I'm really proud of you guys. I have no idea if it, not that. God damn, there's so many things I screen cap because people are retarded. I have a folder and it's just full of fucking screen caps, and I'm like, I'm going to use this to make fun of them when they say something stupid.
Oh yeah, well how about this? Post.
Remember when you were a dick? Blah. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Oh, I got it found. Fuck yeah. All right. So you remember? So it goes a little something like this. So I said that thing that I just said about the, when I cut and paste, I get nostalgic about when I used to eat paste in kindergarten and when I used to cut myself in high school or junior high.
Yeah.
And
Elementary.
yeah. Thank you. Elementary school. Needless to say, it was a rough 18 years. So thanks for pointing out exactly when I was feeling the worst. I appreciate that. So writing in bed said, "Hey, barely sarcasm. Do you still eat Control V?" Which I thought was really funny because that's paste. And then
let it die for a second.
So then I responded, "Why? Do you want to Control C me? Don't make me mad or I'll Control X myself." So I was saying, "Why? Do you want to copy me or I'll cut myself?"
Yeah.
And then she responded, "I can't Control Z anything I've said."
I would have gone with the Control O my wrist veins. Oh, wrist veins.
Wait, Control O?
Yeah, Control open.
Open.
Oh.
I'm glad you didn't say F for file. Uh-oh.
This, what she said, made me, I thought at the time, and I forgot it until just now. Does she have a PC?
Oh, yeah. Clearly, because she's not saying command. Like,
Yeah.
But we know, we get it. I like that they kept that universal.
What I feel is, when you're a PC person and you talk to a person that uses a Mac and you say control, the person with the Mac automatically changes it to command, but when you say command to a person with the PC, they don't. So it's like when I talk to the people I work with and they say things to me in Spanish and I don't translate in my head at all because I don't know Spanish nor do I care to learn it. But when I say things to them in English... What?
Where'd you grow up?
In Southern California. I took Spanish for 7 years, and so if I haven't learned it by now, I won't learn it ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely their problem.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In my country. Let's not go there.
I'm being a brat. I'm sorry.
I had an existential question for you. First,
oh, good.
Have you seen Thor?
No, but I'm dying to. I love Valhalla.
So you know the mythology a little bit?
I know the mythology actually better than I know the comic because part of my issue with the comic was when the comic happened. I'm like, I respect mythology a ton, and I used to read and I actually blogged something on barelysarcasm.com of this thing, this Greek mythology book blog where it has the
the heads.
Yeah, the Book of Heads, and it has all the gods and goddesses and how they're related and everything. And they had one of Norse mythology and all that, so I knew Odin, and all that was also very prevalent in Dungeons and Dragons culture for the dwarves. The dwarves always tend to go towards the Old Norse language, and their gods had the same kind of stuff. And so I was a big fan of that. And also growing up, my dad, when he was a teenager, worked as a busboy and a waiter at this place called Valhalla, and it's it's so late 70s or mid 70s, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we didn't live in a city. It was Western Massachusetts in a town that had 2,000 people in it. There was a club called Valhalla.
Wow.
And yeah, and so my dad used to be he's like, yeah, I did some weird stuff there. Blah. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, that's good. How much stone did you get? And he goes, 1,000. Thanks, Dad.
Sweet.
Of all the knowledge I learned from my dad, getting older sucks, but the things you get to do make it worth it is like the main thing.
That's true.
It's like it sucks to get older, but there are less rules.
Yeah. The
The
greatest thing.
consequences are bigger, but as long as you can stay within the rules you have, home runs all over the place.
Because when you're older, you don't have to worry about anyone else other than the police coming after you, and you can sit in the privacy of your own home and just blaze nonstop.
No, I just meant like in general, like when you're really creepy old men can say whatever they want.
Oh, that's
do
true, too.
whatever they want.
Yeah.
You
They
fart at the
can
market.
burn their own fires in their houses. Ones with giant chimneys. It's amazing.
Okay, so my question
Oh,
was...
so I haven't seen. Sorry, I haven't
Oh, there was a
seen
question in there somewhere.
movie Thor. I love the idea and concept, and I love Kenneth Branagh, which is interesting to me because the fact that he directed it makes it really compelling. I think I should see it.
it was really...
Is he a sir?
He is a sir.
Yes.
What was that angle of that shot he kept... What is that called that he kept using?
You mean the
that
Dutching, when they kept Dutching the camera?
Yeah, why, Mr.
Was it a low Dutch?
Yeah, it was just like every shot was at an angle.
Yeah, like maybe one of these, like, you're from here, you're looking up, and you have the guy kind of standing above you, but he's not looking at you, he's looking straight on. And, like, sorry, I'm, like, standing up and moving around.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's fine. Yeah, he did it quite often.
It was, yeah.
It's a comic book thing. Like, if you read, Mike, you read comic books.
Yeah, no, yeah, it did come off very comic booky, where it's like you're stuck in a still frame, so might as well jive it up with a little bit of angle.
Yeah, we did that on Heroes all the time. Like, that was, like, one of the main, like, stuff that, like, you know, comic book shows that don't work don't do as well. Like, I thought, like, the Cape could have used that a ton, but they didn't.
I'm about to say the Cape.
The Cape, it was like, the Cape reminded me of the show that, what's her name, Kristen Bell did on the Sarah Marshall movie, like, Animal Cop.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
It's like a copy of a show. That's what the Cape came off as, and when that got picked up, and like I read it, and I'm like, wow, there's no way this piece of shit's gonna get bought.
Well,
like,
you can tell this by the generic name. Oh, I got a superhero show. Let's call it The Cape. Oh, cool. No, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna read something that's just an article of clothing.
But what are his powers?
The Cape? I don't know.
Did we watch it?
I only saw little clips of it. I never actually watched it.
No, nobody watched it. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it for free on Hulu. I wouldn't.
I don't
No,
have
but
much
that's
time
by the
for
way.
it.
The thing is, that was his power, his cape.
Yeah, exactly. I've only seen it parodied in Community, which is probably better than the actual show.
Yeah, they did it on SNL. Did a good parody of it too. I think. I don't know.
Oh, so
that.
officially more people saw the parodies than the actual show. Got it. What was your
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
My question that had to do with Thor was, if you could be a color of the rainbow that is the Bifrost Bridge, what color would you be?
Like, could I be indigo?
Yeah, I mean, is that a color of the rainbow?
What's the
Roy G.
what's
Biv.
the mnemonic? Yeah.
Red.
And what do you tie
orange.
is, motherfucker?
What?
Sorry, I should be hostile.
What?
In Roy G. Biv, the eye is
indigo. Yeah, there you go.
it's between blue and violet. There's a lot of different emotions going on in that color. I want to be that one.
I always imagined it. I thought of it as being like the lesbian color because of Indigo Girls.
Yeah, you should have. That's really open-minded of you.
Yeah.
To be we're trying to appeal to the LGBT crowd, actually.
I love lesbians. I will be
With
the
this
first one to
podcast.
say it.
Yeah, no, you do.
I
read your blog for years, Mikey. I know.
Who doesn't fall in love with lesbians every once in a while?
Every day.
Yeah. Oh, your tweets.
Yeah, your personal favorite.
Your
tweets of
personal
yourself.
favorite tweets of your own.
Oh shit, that's right. I had to find my own personal favorite tweets of my own.
Which is not the right way to say that. I gotta figure out English before I speak next time.
No, well, yeah, you should get down on yourself for a little bit because I'm already down on me for not actually having a list here in front of me because I was going to and then I forgot. Hold on one second. I can do it.
Oh, we got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, are you guys actually gonna cut this stuff together? Because
Yeah,
I feel
we're gonna
bad.
cut it up.
You're like, no, it's gonna be 62 minutes of bullshit.
Just straight upload the raw file onto Vimeo and let people enjoy it.
Not even. It's like, hey, should we compress this? It's getting to be. It's like over. I mean, CD. It's over 700 megs. It's like, no, fuck it, just put it up.
The one we did yesterday was 1 gig, and it was only 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes and 1 gig. So we definitely have to do some posts.
Yeah.
Well, that's. I mean, when I do the podcast, like everything. Maybe it's good for you that you're not using this. The software I use. The software I use comes out as like I'll do a 1 hour interview. By the way, the interviews I do are 1 hour. I cut them down to like 20 minutes.
Of course.
But like that is like 3.5 gigs or something like that, and I'm like, oh, fuck everything. And then I condense it to MP3 and then I edit. But either way, so I should just look at, I'll just pull up my own, and I'll just read off a few that I like, because I'm always hitting home runs. That's my thing.
I would like it if you read just retweets. You looked at your timeline and you read retweets of other users.
Wait, the things that they've retweeted or I've retweeted?
No, just...
Can I do that? How do I find that out?
If he just reads his, just not even his own tweets.
That'd be the best. I'm like, oh, I retweeted this person.
I wrote this reply today. That was pretty good.
All right, let's see here. Oh, I did not. Start the cut here. The other day I was at Rite Aid and I had a couple tweets that I did while I was in and around Rite Aid, and I thought they'd be very good for this show. Here they are.
Bing.
Barely sarcasm. A large black man at Rite Aid just commented on Thrifty ice cream saying, "Got rid of the kind I like. They always take away everything I like."
That's
it was
not
true
you.
Story. That happened. I was in line, and then
that's the way he said it too, right?
Yeah.
Was it Michael Clark Duncan?
Yeah, no, and I was in line, and I was literally on my phone because I was trying not to look anybody in the eye, and that's what Rite Aid downtown. And so I had my phone, so I wrote that down. But the line was so fucking long because it's a Rite Aid that you're waiting for days to fucking literally buy a 12-pack of natural ice and some other stuff. And then the next awesome things happen. I'm like, shit, I have to write this now. So it's a couple minutes later, barely sarcasm. In an unrelated Rite Aid incident, another large black man just said, "If anyone walks off with my watermelon, they're gonna pay for it."
That's not real.
Oh my god.
You don't think it's real?
That's you writing.
But here's the thing, and you can't put it in 140 characters. Here's how it went down. Gentleman, loosely used, comes into the Rite Aid with a giant paper bag, one of the ones from like a grocery store that has the handles.
Alright, like a Trader Joe's.
Yeah, like a Trader Joe's bag, and inside is at least one large watermelon. I mean, you could see it was malformed like a watermelon-sized bag.
Nice.
And so he walks in with it, and there's a security guard at this Rite Aid because I live downtown. And he goes, "You can't carry bags like that in." You know, the idea being because it's open and because it's larger, you could hide some things in there, and then you would walk out with them.
Fair enough.
He then goes, "Fuck, no, this is my watermelon." Like, literally one of those situations. The guard explains, "No, you can't take it inside." Fine. And he goes, "Well, you have to watch it then." And there's like another guy with him, like going over like the log at like there's a podium too. It's like a podium with a guard with a podium. And it's like really, and they have like a turnstile to get into this Rite Aid. You guys should come visit.
Seriously.
And so the guy's like, "Well, you got to watch my watermelon." And he puts it behind the podium, and it's like if you're going to a concert and you go to the coat rack place, and you're like, "Make sure you wash my coat." This guy's so uncomfortable with the whole thing that like. And I'm in line, and he walks by, he walks up an aisle, he walks back down, peeks his head around like, and he's like, all right, nobody's around my bag, sweet. And he just keeps walking, and I'm like in line, I'm just not doing anything. I'm texting actually about the previous guy talking about how they fuck him on Thrifty Ice Cream. And this guy comes back down from another aisle and goes, hip, hip, hip. And like, I look over, and there's another person that works at the store, literally, next to the bag. And this guy's not cool with somebody being around his watermelon, which was in the bag, apparently. To which he then yelled, you know, if anyone walks off with my watermelon, they're going to pay for it. And then he kind of like looked over as he goes, ain't nobody taking my shit. Ain't nobody fucking brought that in. If they want to keep it at the front, they're going to keep it at the front, but they ain't letting some other motherfucker walk off with my shit. I paid for the watermelon. Like that kind of thing. And I was like, God, I wish I had more than 140 characters.
Is it, that's just... Well, clearly he's been hurt before and somebody's taken his watermelon.
Is that really clearly what we're taking away from this?
I mean, there's no reason for him.
What the end story of this is? I just rambled for way too long about that. I'm sorry.
Maybe he's just worried because it's filled with vodka or Colt 45 that he's going to then drink from the watermelon.
Oh.
I'm just, that's a good home run.
Racist.
And then the last thing from my Rite Aid tweets were, it was, my clerk at Rite Aid was named Arendira. I told her I liked her name and muttered something about Gabriel Garcia Marquez stories. And I like that one too. I was proud of that one.
Why that writer?
And then I'm trying to. Like, I wish I had better ones like all lined up. Oh, and then like I have oh Nelly, gravity is having a run at me today. Let's just
Kill the
oh Nelly, gravity is having a run at me today. Let's take one back, shall we? Have at it. Don't know what it means, don't remember writing it.
Your reaction to it, yeah. Wow.
I just want to look good on the battlefield. Is that too much to ask?
Because you go approach many battlefields.
Fuck, I don't care how many I'm near. Once I'm on it, I want to look good. Is that a problem?
So this is the part now where you suggest it's like you basically do like a Follow Friday. Name like 3.
Oh yeah, I can actually do. I can do a pretty decent one here. Oh boy, here. Oh, I say that now. Here I am living. Okay. Oh fuck. I mean, this is gonna be hard. Hold on. Don't. Cut around this a little bit.
That's fine. Yeah. Feel free to name as many spam bots as you'd like, though, because we actually have teamed up with the spam bots as a partner.
Spam bots 2.0 are your main thing. Wait, did I just cut out? Can you see my video?
No, it froze. Oh, you're good.
Oh, you're back. Magic.
What is this motion?
I just wanted to pretend like I was freezing.
Oh,
okay.
I can't see you guys either, just so you know. Like, I'm doing this all in blind faith.
Real good.
We're making fun of you.
We are flat out naked. My dick is waving.
We're naked and we're soft and we're just letting it go back and forth. Nothing special.
Soft and wet.
Ew. There's towels. You don't have to keep it wet.
Oh no. Me and David like to just talk sometimes. And hang
I have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh, you know what I'll do? I have an idea. New plan. So what else is new? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. This is fuck, I keep hitting the wrong link.
You going?
So, Mikey and Davey.
Yeah.
Oh, he chose us.
Oh, are we the chosen ones?
No.
Yeah, no, you are. That was gonna be the first ones I was gonna say. At the Tweet Willow and at Scene Hater, those guys for days, right?
For days.
Anybody? There's at Delbert Shootman, who's a very funny person. Everybody loves him anyway, so it's like, why even say it? There's this funny guy who's in Arizona named Marcus Strickland, and his thing is at Marcus Strickland, and Strickland with a CK. He's black, and he goes by Marcus the Black, and he listens to my podcast, so I highly support that motherfucker. I love, my buddy Adam, who's really shitty at the internet, but really good when it comes to comedy. And he's at Adam_Mutt. At Doiled Again is a funny one. At Last Pod Standing, and they're a podcast, and they're actually funny, and they're from Michigan, which is, like, throws me for a loop. And they're all having kids and, like, living and being, like, in their 30s and being really cool dudes.
Awkward.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, I mean, I really appreciate them, and I'm like, fuck, man, those are good guys, and they have a really like legit podcast, and like they do it like once a week, and I listen to it. I'm like, wow, they actually put some time and effort into this shit, and then I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna go hang out in my bathroom, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna yell, I'm gonna say jokes. But,
Clearly inspired by that. No, do you have any sample tweets of theirs to read? Just your favorites from those people.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we can do that.
From anybody, from Dell, from Adma, from Doyle again, from Marcus.
Here's just real quick from Marcus Strickland. This is just a random one from recently. He said, "Been poking my head around Cummers first, just in case the rhythm is in fact really trying to get me." I like that. Sorry, now Marcus is good.
Back it up.
Love it.
Oh, here's a good one. Marcus said, "Best thing about Tuesday, a new podcast from my buddy Jim, a.k.a. Barely Sarcasm."
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, "Holy shit, just had a panic attack thinking it was Tuesday." He said, "Nah, just looking forward to the podcast, my friend." It was like a thing.
Is that new for you? Is that to get like a follower who's a fan and they're
No, it's like actually I met him in real life. He started following me because like I was following his friends and like I'm friends with his friends out here. So it's like a friend of a friend kind of thing. It's not like,
Right.
just a rando.
Oh, okay. Do you have any randos though? Do you have any like people
Yeah,
who
I got some pretty close randos, bro.
Randos?
Oh. At Suburban Mike is a good dude. And
Yeah.
we randomly followed each other kind of thing, and then he went ahead and like became a cool dude, and I got him in, and we did this extra work together on Pan Am, that show on ABC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We look like old fashioned like fucking gangsters and shit. It was awesome. At Feel Good Drag said something funny to me the other day, but I can't remember what it is, and I can't find it. And he sassed me today because the Celtics ate it.
I don't like that guy.
So throw that one out
I'm
there.
gonna throw that one out there.
You guys are from the same town, right?
Kinda, yeah. He lives in Temple City.
Yeah, we don't have to. We don't have to.
anymore. But yeah.
Okay, so he lives in. That's where Jessica lived.
Yeah.
You lived in Monrovia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're Monrovians.
I see.
He used to hardcore hit on Jessica while we were still dating, so I don't like that guy.
Duly noted. Is this going to be on the podcast?
Oh, yeah, we will.
Yeah,
I'll put that on there. Jessica, a.k.a. at Loveless Wrists.
Yeah, she's amazing, and I like. What's Fred?
okay.
What's
R3D.
I think she's cool. Yeah.
There's R3D. I love R3D. He's awesome.
I like them. I can speak. I almost like them both better than Mike.
That's fine. My favorite thing is I wish. I don't actually wish I was invited to the wedding, but I wish I could somehow be there. Is because I remember when he first started stalking her on the internet, and she told me, she's like, he just started following me and talking to me, and he's really creepy, and I was like, okay. Like, what do you want me to do about it?
Welcome to the internet,
Exactly.
lady.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Put up pictures of yourself and get stalked. Creep.
But you know, I credit to him.
He stuck it through.
He's a fan of the slow burn, and I
Yeah.
too am a fan of the slow burn. You're just kind of like, I'm gonna wear down her defenses.
How do you think I got my girlfriend?
One day I'm gonna sleep with her. How do you think I had my last one?
Well, that okay.
No, but that's the slow burn's the main thing. That's like I did a web series called Slow Burn for Sprint.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, well, it was for Heroes, and it was like a Sprint commercial, And they wanted to do a commercial where they played it was like a trick where you would be watching Heroes and then one act break instead of going right to commercial. It cuts to black and then all of a sudden it comes up as Heroes again. And it's 30 seconds and it's literally a Sprint commercial that's written and produced by the Heroes team.
Oh, gotcha.
And I wrote it. It's like the shittiest, the grossest thing. It's like, here's my soul, sorry. And then if you want to find out more, go to heroes.com/sprint. And then you go there and they'd explain more and you'd see more about the characters and it was interesting and cool. And so I was pitching it to them and I created the storyline basically with a couple people. My friend Ollie, who's on Twitter actually. And I forget his Twitter handle, but there's @Zach Fell Down is another one of the guys, and @Foz McDermott, I think, or something like that.
Somebody
and
on his.
Yeah. @The Real Foz, and those guys helped write it. And this fucking story was amazing. And they said to me, they're like, "Oh well, what do you want to call it?" And I'm like, "Oh, we want because the power that the girl had was fire." I'm like, I was thinking about and I had a list of names that seemed really cool, and I was like, it was like they sounded like Winger songs. It was like Spark Flame. It's like Hearts on Fire. It was like that's a John Cafferty song, I think. Yeah. But shit like that, and I was went through it, and I'm like. They're like, oh, I don't know, but it doesn't. It's 10 episodes. It doesn't happen as quick as it's not a spark into a flame. It's not a this. It's not a this. It's not a this. I'm like, yeah, no. Shit's more like a slow burn. And they were like, bing, like that one, yeah. I'm like, so I was like, that was actually the first one I wanted to pitch, but I wanted to hold it back to see if you liked it.
And that's the way you make it in the town. Is just saying bullshit, and when they like it, you act like you like it too.
Well, you acted like you said it first because you motherfucking did. The Real Ricker is a good dude, also a good friend of mine. Howie Kaplan is amazing. There's so many people that are really special, really important out there. There's people that when I feel bad, sometimes they make me feel not as bad, and that's special to me. Eric Tom's Comedy, I would love for him to get some love. He was on my podcast. Ned Hepburn was on my podcast. Whalix.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know him.
So many.
Can I ask you a question about Ned?
Shorter excerpts, but I think he goes by William Mosher. So
true. Does Ned ever just randomly iChat you and send you links to YouTube videos and then never talk to you?
No, we're really close, man.
No, we're close too, but all he does is he'll send me a YouTube link and then I'll be like, that's funny, and then he just won't respond. He just wanted to make sure I saw that video.
He does that to me too, sure. But yes, he does do that to me, yes.
It says your grandma sending you $1 on your birthday thinking that's going to get you something, and you're like, oh, thanks, I like the sentiment. It's something I wanted to ask you about Twitter.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. I was trying to make a really awkward joke, and it just didn't pan out.
Do you follow any porn stars on Twitter?
Wait, hold on 1 second. You want to follow me?
Okay. Yeah.
This is going to be new for everybody. If you don't, if you are a fan of Barely Sarcasm Practicing Stand-Up Alone in a Mirror in His Bathroom podcast, this is about as much as you've seen. If you want to go into my living room and kitchen, you are now welcome. So, sorry, I just took control of that shit.
Yeah. Woo!
You guys alright? Everything good?
A little dizzy.
Oh, it's from walking, right?
Yeah.
What do we got in here?
It's tripping me out.
Beers. That's some pizzas.
Oh, yeah, those are pizzas.
That looks...
They come in 3-packs now.
Ooh.
Juice.
Oh, that does... Wait, didn't I see a bottle of juice? They had juice bottles?
Oh, there's Bud Ice? Wait, what is that?
This is the Natural Ice.
Oh, okay. International Delight Creamer. Got it. French vanilla.
Yeah.
Saw tapatio.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, spin around. Check out my Korean barbecue sauce.
Ooh, fancy.
Korean barbecue. Literally named Korean barbecue.
Sauce.
Shit's original. Alright, let's go back to the bathroom. Sorry, guys.
No, that's it. That's the end of it. I mean, you have anything else you want. It was like shout outs. We've read your tweets.
Well,
Yes.
so
Oh my god, I'm sorry. And I feel like I'm a really bad guest.
no, you've been really good.
No, what was your question, Matt?
Oh, my only question was, I feel like you do what I do, and I could be wrong. You follow porn stars on Twitter, right?
I follow a couple porn stars on Twitter, but I don't do it for the boners. I do it for the lulz.
I do it for the lulz also. Because
What? Which ones do you follow?
well, Dana DeArmond.
Oh, I know her though. I met her in real life.
I met her too. Yeah, I went and got Koji with her one night, which was a random night.
That's a thing. I didn't do that. She showed up at my buddy's. At the real E-Rock, I think, or at Eric Goslin, whatever he goes by now.
Oh, nice.
His wedding party.
Oh, sweet.
You know him, right?
No, I went to Goslin 8.
Yeah, it's named after him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his wedding. They had an after party out here in LA, and she was there, and I was like, "Why are you here?" I'm like, "I know." I don't think it makes sense.
And the only, who else?
Brie Olsen. Like, I know a lot of people that follow Brie Olsen, but like I followed her and unfollowed her in the past. Like,
I don't follow her. I used to follow Belladonna because she had some funny ones about going to get her like ass cleaned out and who wants to fuck it, which was hilarious to me.
yeah. So you found out that you know who wanted to? Big black dudes.
Oh yeah.
And guess who got to?
Big black dudes.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, all over the place.
She had reverse giant log shits.
Only reverse.
Those black guys are until completion.
Yeah. It's like, dude, that's a frozen shit dildo. She's like, that's lunch. Conk.
My favorite. She's not.
You have to cut it with a knife, right?
Yeah.
In order to flesh it.
I can't see you guys. I have no idea what the reaction is. I'm sorry.
My favorite one. She's not a porn star anymore, and she's just a stripper now. But it's Envy Amore, and she's not funny on purpose. She's funny because her life is just
so tragic.
So tragic. It's because I guess it's her ex-husband now. Never worked and played nothing but Xbox 360 all the time. So I'm sure that you can relate with him.
No, wait. Was he a hermaphrodite?
No.
Then yeah, I can
relate from the dog.
Yeah, we're gonna sample that. We're gonna sample that for everything. That's gonna be the intro at the top of the show now. Is
it's me holding the dog going, wait, was he a hermaphrodite?
Yeah.
That dog flapping sound.
No, but the best thing about her tweets is you could basically set your watch by every 3 months she would tweet about breaking up with him because he cheated on her, and I would just read this like trail of destruction that was her life, and it's glorious to read. So that's a good porn star one that's not funny in a classic way.
A non-porn star I do follow, but I follow exclusively to rip on is Dane Cook.
Oh, yeah.
The hate follows are the best ones.
He's had a hard life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it must have been rough. Must have been really rough.
He did the last comedy tour in arenas.
Yeah. No, it's like, oh, I used to be fat, and my dad kind of loved me enough to send me to places that I didn't have to struggle. Life is hard.
That's precisely what Dane Cook sounds like. And all, my only beef with Dane Cook is that he just doesn't tell jokes.
No, but he does say amazing things. Oh fuck! I wish I had it here. Oh no, did I lose it?
Are you gonna read his tweets in his voice?
Oh yeah, I could. Actually, let's do that. Let's do a little bit where I just do that.
Because you need to do his. Because all he is big words, big hand movements, and cadence. Let's take Cook M&M's Skittles. You guys ever get a bag of Skittles? I'm gonna tell the word superfluous.
I did that on the podcast one time. I was like, here's a Dane Cook joke, but it's like, here's our tweets of his. Like, all right, so I found an old condom in a shoebox, and I'm like, It reminds me of how desperate I was for sex. But seriously, like, now I just wish I had school vintage kicks that were in there, you know? And now I have sex with girls. I don't need fucking to fuck a shoebox. But I used to, you know? Like, when you're young, you used to fuck things. You used to be like, oh my God, this cushion's gonna be so fucking good. It's gonna be so fucking good. I'm gonna fuck that cushion. That's not sex. But you thought it was because you were young, and now that you're older, you're like, man, I wish my cushions didn't squish when I sat down with my girl.
Wow.
Wait. This is gonna be the first episode that has a video exclusive segment.
Jim doing a bad Dane Cook joke.
Wow. Jim doing a good Dane Cook impression doing a bad Dane Cook joke.
Yeah. No. That's actually a bad Dane Cook impression and a good Dane Cook joke.
Sweet ass.
Let's wrap it then. Wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it, everybody. Once again, I'm a big fan of condoms.
Oh, let's all wrap it.
It's just the only
double
way.
wrap it, maybe.
Oh, before we leave, I want to say some thing real quick. My dad was going to be a guest on my podcast this week, and I'm trying still to get him on, but our work schedules didn't work. Mainly he does and I don't. and my dad has always said some amazing things to me. And I just want to throw this out there for all of you guys, just like as a farewell. You know, if you don't find that one girl that, treats you right, and sometimes they break your heart, and sometimes you're broken up with, and you're alone, and you're really sad, you gotta remember that there's other fish in the sea, and it might not be the fish you think, but some of those fish do some really weird things in bed, and that's pretty cool. So that's a message from my dad, also Jim Martin.
Very nice.
Oh, are you a junior or you have a different middle name?
Different middle name, yeah. My grandfather's name is also Jim Martin. He says some pretty great stuff, too.
Wow, such a creative family.
Yeah, we really... Home runs all over the place. I called him the other day, my grandfather, and it was 2 p.m. my time, so it was 5 his time, and he's like, I'm like, how you doing? It was his birthday. He's like, just got back from the bar. I'm like, it's 5 p.m. And he's like, it's his 80th birthday, by the way. He goes, yeah, well, I played golf, and, I shot like an 80. Not great. I shot an 80. I'm like, that's still way better than me. And he's like, yeah, and I went to the bar, and I went to the VFW, because that's where he goes. And everybody buying me shots and drinks. He's like, tell you what, I can't drink whiskey the way I used to. Jaeger bomb, sure. Whiskey, not even my thing anymore. 80 years old.
Damn, I can't even do a Jaeger bomb.
Still figuring out what he likes. I like that.
Still figuring, yeah. Life only ends when you know what you like. And that old embrace of death.
You go into the Odin sleep.
For me, it's when I find things I kind of like.
Like, you know what I could really go for right now? A sandwich and a bad hand job.
Kind of like them. And
It's a hand job.
And then you're dead.
At least it's a hand job. You can eat at the same time. You can probably finish both at the same time because the hand job's bad.
Yeah.
So just go for it. Just sit back at the same. Look, if you find a cool chick, you can maybe watch some Futurama at the same time.
Or Archer.
Yeah. Well, don't push your buttons. Don't push your luck. You might want to pay all your attention to Archer.
That's true.
Yeah.
That shit's got jokes on jokes.
That's a really good show.
I fall asleep to it every night.
It's like, Dog, I heard you like jokes. I put jokes on jokes, and then Archer fuck Lana. Sorry, I went downhill.
No, that's cool. I'm ending the podcast now. Ending the podcast, but not ending our Skype call necessarily. So,
cool.
Say goodbye.
Love you guys. Thank you for everything.